Alright, let's see what we've got. It looks like we're in Temple of Katmogu. This is my Resto Druid Battleground series. This is episode, I want to say 8. And, yeah, we're back. So, we're working towards Honor Talent at level 37 is the next one, and it's a pretty good one. So, at 37, we unlock Druid of the Claw. Reduces my chance to be crit in bear form by 10%, and then gives me some free rejuves, or a chance at free rejuves, if I get hit by a melee attack in bear form. So that sounds good, and originally I thought that was like a shoo-in, but they recently, I think in 7.1, adjusted these two talents. So Disentanglement used to be, I think it was your Healing Touch and Regrowth that removed all snare effects, but now it's Efflorescence. So whenever I put down my handy-dandy, well, I can't do it because I can't, I guess. But whenever I put down my handy-dandy Efflorescence circle, the big green circle thing, it removes all snare effects from friendly targets every 2 seconds. So that seems kind of good for like team healing. I should probably be using that in the battleground. But thorns, maybe I did this before, maybe I'm just dumb, but it now says that attackers have their movement speed reduced by 50% for 4 seconds when they get hit by thorns. So I'm going to try that out for this round, because I'm pretty sure last time I did thorns there wasn't a slow effect associated with it. It was just like a piddly amount of damage. So I'm going to try that out because I feel like that's going to be really useful for kiting. And if I have a choice between getting healed when somebody's beating on me and getting away from them, I would rather not take the damage altogether. So we're going to see if this works and see how good it is. Okay, so the one other thing that I made as a change since last time is I have made a macro for my Efflorescence to cast at cursor. So this is a new edition 7.1, and I can show you the macro at some point when I remember. But basically what it means is that I don't have to, it saves me a click, more or less. So when let's see if I can just do it. Yeah, so instead of having to pull up the reticle when you click the button and then press it again to place it, it just puts the Efflorescence down wherever my mouse button is. So for abilities like Efflorescence that don't have a cooldown, I should have been a bear. I 100% should have been a bear. So let's put on, oh dear, I don't have thorns bound in bear form. Let's blink away, double bark myself, get the thorns up, and let's just keep swimming. It appears the rest of my team is now on this side, or maybe we're in the middle. Oh no, I'm probably boned now. Nope. That's my fault for running around as a deer when I could have been the superior, squishy, lovable bear. Oh dear, it appears that they have a lot of flags, like a lot of them, like all of them. And by flags, I mean orbs, but they're really the same thing. This is not going so well so far, which is a shame. I really wanted at least my first win of the day. The first win of the day gives you so much, it gives you so much artifact power now. I could really use it, but maybe this one's not meant to be. We'll see. I need to remember to put thorns onto my bar in my bear form. For whatever reason, I don't have a spot for it yet. Okay, so I put it in my Iron Fur spot because when am I ever using Iron Fur? I don't think I have once in my life had enough rage to actually use Iron Fur, which is a shame because it's quite a bit of mitigation. But you need so much rage to do it, and you don't really get rage as a resto bear, so what are you gonna do? Alright, so we have more healers than they do, but they just appear to have either better damage or more damage or possibly better positioning. I'd love to get some CC out, but I don't see that happening because all of my globals are kind of healing globals at this particular time. No, you guys went so deep. You went so deep and now you're boned. I think I'm boned too. I shouldn't drop down. Shouldn't have dropped down. There's a Counter-Strike totem just living its life over there. I wonder how long it's going to take for people to really get the idea that you have to kill those. Like, I'm sure at mid to higher levels, everybody kind of knows and is caught on to that by now. But there has to be a point at which, like, everybody knows. Like, maybe it's going to take a few months. But there has to be a point where there's, like, a critical mass of knowledge where if you hit into a Counter-Strike totem, you just get shamed. Alright, so this is a little better. It's a little early to be giving up now. We now have 2 flags. We managed to return one of them. I can't go grab it because, it's not near me, but I can go grab this one while helping out this guy. Oh, no. Blink. Yes, got it. Alright. I will prevent that guy from taking this for approximately a couple seconds. Oh, I'm stunned. Cool. I can actually thorns in bear form. For whatever reason, I thought I would have to shift out to cast it. I'm gonna double bark. Gahanir, meld, no. Frenzied regen, maybe? Both frenzied regen charges? Bark skin's up. I'm like just waddling away by the skin of my bare teeth. If I had overgrowth, that would have gotten me up a little faster. Oh my god, am I gonna live? Am I gonna live? This is just the best day. Oh no, never mind. I was doing so good. My stun DR came up. Alright, well, I must have gotten at least a couple of points for my team. It's all about trying. If you have like a good score, if it's at least a close game and the game can tell that you put in some effort. Oh dear, there's like a lot of rogues. I'm just gonna stealth. Can you find me? Please don't find me. I'm just trying to be a cat. I'm just trying to live my cat life and maybe heal people like a little bit. Oh man. Yeah. This one's, I mean, it's too early to write it off, and giving up early is, like, a really good way to lose altogether. But sometimes I just don't have a good feeling. However, I do have a good feeling about saving these hunters. Why do I have 4 hunters in my team? That's an exceptional amount of hunters. I cycled that guy because you guys are splitting your damage, and you apparently can't kill that one. That guy he was living at low health forever. That was quite impressive. Oh dear. I'm still getting used to my moved around keybinds. I like having Thrash keybound because you can actually generate quite a bit of rage with it if you're in the middle of like some aims or something. But I'm starting to think I might need that button. I want to stun that guy. There we go. Yeah. Give me your orb. Give me your orb. I'm starting to think that I need the button for other stuff. I figured Legion was going to give me all the keybinds. I mean, we had some stuff pruned. You'd think I would have room for everything. And I guess what happened is when Legion pruned all the buttons, I got rid of a lot of my modifier keybinds. I used to have a whole bunch of shift mod keybinds for my Resto Druid. No, I don't really. But I might need to add some of them back just to make sure I have access to everything I could possibly take. Because especially once you start getting into some of the talents, you got like a lot of stuff to press. Alright, I really wish the orb gave you increase the healing that you do. Increases the healing you receive, but as a healer, there's no good reason for me to pick up the orb if somebody else can grab it. But as a pug, I know that it's quite likely that nobody else is really on it, so I may as well just grab them to hold them. Is that guy gonna give it up? Here he is. Are we catching up? We're not catching up. You know, there's some effort going on here. Oh man, I tried to spell that hex, but it wasn't happening. Also, they've just kind of let me chill. Yeah. If you want to get me, you're gonna have to come behind the corner. Oh, I got an achievement. What did I do? Oh, I killed 100 enemies while holding. I don't know if I actually killed any of them. That might be a important discrimination to make. I pre-bared the stun and then I skinned, but he must have popped some cooldowns on me. Okay. Well, I'm nowhere close to another orb to pick one up, but we can help put that one back. And maybe we can help put this one back. And, you know, maybe I should move the goalposts for feeling accomplished in this game. Maybe instead of trying to win, I should just try and do a lot of healing. Like, as long as I can top healing meters. How am I doing? Healing, I'm 3rd, so I'm gonna need to really up my game. Let's try and find a nice team fight. And just do as much healing as humanly possible. Let's see, so we've got the 3 hots up on him. That's good. That means our mastery kicks in. And I'm just gonna spread Rejuve. The problem with Battleground healing, and this is kind of the reason why I don't really play RBGs, or that I didn't in WoD anyways, is that it feels like half of my life is spent pressing Rejuve. Raiding Resto Druids must have just the worst time with that. Their rejuvenation finger must be just worn out. They just need to like buy a foot pedal and then bind it to that so they can just like tap their foot while they're raiding and keep Rejuves up on everybody. Because you just press it so many times. And that's kind of why I'm attracted to talents that automatically rejuvenate for you, like the Druid of the Claw thing, just because, you know, anytime that I'm not spent pressing that button, it's time to use my time. Something I can get on board with. Alright, so this is the healer. That is the only healer. He just kicked me. How did he kick me twice? It must have been a different hunter. Look at that counter strike totem. Counter strike totem. Alright, well, I'm helping. Oh, did he cloak it off? I was trying to, oh, there he is. He didn't, well, maybe he stealthed, maybe he got a mech out of stealth, but, that's always a good feeling. I always enjoy dotting up rogues. I miss Fairy Swarm. Earlier today, I was trying to make a new conditional macro, and I realized my macros are full, so I had to go through and delete all the macros that I didn't need anymore because they were from Warlords. And it's really sad. I'm, like, deleting my Nature Swiftness macro, my Genesis macro, and my, oh man, like so many good, I think Soothe as well. I think we don't have a Soothe anymore. I was just kind of like shedding some tears over the abilities that we don't have. And then I saw my Focus Fairy Swarm macro and I'm like, man, I like, NS is obviously the most valuable thing that we lost, but I think I may miss Fairy Swarm most of all, just because it is so much fun to grief rogues and other stealthies just by keeping Fairy Swarm up on them all the time. And then especially in Arena, you can kind of predict when their cooldowns start to come up, you can see that they're going to try and get Fairy Swarm purged off them by the healer. So you just kind of predict that moment. You just start spamming it up to try and get it back on them before they can hit their Vanish Global. But anyways, it looks like we lost. The good news is it didn't take very long to lose. So, I mean, that's always nice when they don't waste your time with it too much. But better luck next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week with episode 9. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.